Sir Lamont read the poem I Can't Read on WPFW radio, I knew that he had to come to Cardozo and talk to our kids. We have kids from underprivileged homes that are in group homes that have ankle bracelets on, and they come from all over the city, and a lot of them are troubled. Some of their home lives are not to be believed. And Lamont can speak to him, they relate to him, and they came in of their own validity and sat down. The thugs that walk the halls every day came and sat down and listened to his poetry because he had something to say that they could relate to. So this is the beginning of National Poetry Month here at the Cardozo Media Center, and I am so happy, so pleased, so grateful and elated that he took the time to come to speak to our kids today.
My name is Lamont Carey. I am internationally known spoken word artist, filmmaker, playwright. I was born right here in Washington, D.C. I was raised in prison. And I wanted to commend you all for being smarter, more independent thinking than I was, because I dropped out of school in the 7th grade to become a full-time drug dealer. And the goal was to aspire to become a kingpin drug dealer. But instead, I went to prison, adult prison at 16, charged as an adult, and spent a total of 11 years of my life in prison. And when I came home, I stumbled up on becoming an artist. So you all are smarter than me. Your future is just as bright as the future that I created for myself today. And so I just wanted to commend you coming to school, because I know a lot of times we teachers, the media, and parents say that the children are off the hook, they don't listen. But I know as a juvenile that I was really off the hook because I chose not to go to school. But you all still come. So this is a guarantee and proof that you want something for your life. And so before I do any poetry, I just want you to know that whatever it is that you desire to be, you can do it. And I know at times we don't always have the support system or the encouragement for us to go out and accomplish what it is that we want to accomplish. But as long as you believe in it, you make them believe in what you do through your actions. So continue on your path. I'm going to do a little poetry. I'm going to talk a little bit more here and there. So y'all ready for some poetry?
Yes! Hatred rising, love surprises, voices rising, while bottles slowly disappearing, wine bottles slowly disappearing, unbottled mind thoughts revealing. Hope there's a happy ending. I know it is, I know it is, I know it is there. Somewhere far up in the air, obstacles somewhere far up in the air, obstacles there. We must move and soon, and me and happiness will be reunited.
So when I come home, I start a nonprofit to help guys and females like me that has been in trouble but is trying to change their life to get a good start. And so then I met a guy that owned a theater company, and he told me to try acting. So I tried it, I liked it, and soon I became vice president of this company. I left there to form a company called the Curry Entertainment, which I now run. So I got casted to play a few parts in the HBO series The Wire, and I also put like 260 people on that show. And then most recently, last September the 4th, I directed my second play at the John F. Kennedy Center. So I say this to say, despite whatever challenges you may feel that you are facing right now, from not being understood and no support system and what have you, if you believe in your dream, and I know sometimes dreams change because I get a lot of dreams, so I have probably 12 different projects that I'm working on now. Never allow anybody else to limit what it is that you want to do, if it's what you want to do. Learn how to do it. One of the other problems that I ran into after becoming a business owner is that I learned business in college, in prison, but I had never actually run an organization. And so I made a lot of mistakes. I didn't have a team. I wanted to prove to the world that I can do it on my own. And so what I discovered is that I was doing a whole lot of performances around the country, appearances on TV like HBO Def Poetry Jam and The Wire, like I mentioned earlier. But the money wasn't always measuring up because I didn't know my worth. And so I had to come back, I had to rethink my business and form a team. And this is Melanie, who actually heads Carey Entertainment. So she kind of helped me find my way. So with that, whatever you choose to do, there is always somebody else that is interested in the same thing, maybe in a different capacity, but you all can form together. Like if you want to be a poet, and you don't always, the ideas don't always come to you, but she might want to be a writer, and she might want to be a publicist. You all can work together in an effort to help you all fulfill your dreams, because you get to write, you get to be the publicist, and you get to spit.
How am I defined? Am I defined by my midnight hair when it's braided or curly? Am I defined by my fingernails when they are painted black or white or not painted at all? Am I defined by my voice when I speak well-taught English or slang and profanity? Am I defined by the R&B or rock and roll music I listen to on my iPod? Am I defined by my clothes and shoes and the size of my clothes and shoes? Am I defined when I act nice and friendly to people or mean cruelly? Am I defined by the darkness or lightness of my skin? Am I defined by the black people, the white people, or the people of the many races and cultures and colors of the world? How am I defined? Who am I defined by? Why must I be defined? The only people who can truly and realistically define me is God and me.
I was in my own land when the white man came. I was home under the moon and stars, and I was completely free. I danced on 1,000 moonlit nights, and my black soul sailed on 1,000 flights. The sun seemed to glow for just my people and me. I was born by the sun in the land of the free. But the need for free labor made me into a slave. The world forgot all to it I had gave. They dumped black men and women into slave ships, and we sailed away from the sun into the new world's coast. But don't think we took it calmly, for we did not. We left our own brand of forget-me-not. The truth about the slave trade will yet be untold. Of a warrior battling brave and bold, of a black man who will ride from the wild sea and pledge openly that he will always be.
Yes, my name is Bianca, and I just experienced the Poetry Month with Lamont Carey, a very inspirational black man. I enjoy his poetry, and he talked about all the struggles he's been through in his life, and I appreciate him coming to my school and telling us future leaders that we can be somebody. All we have to do is work hard and learn from our struggles and learn from our experience, so we can reach enlightenment within ourselves.
Catching go this morning. 8 o'clock, but I did the radio show this morning, and I was supposed to be here at 5 o'clock.
You know you silly right now.
Oh yeah, I know. I made it there at 6.